Hi, I'm Diane Jones, and as part of my Accounting 230 cost accounting class, we have to create a YouTube video that will show and discuss what we've learned thus far in the class and what we can take with us after we leave the class. So, to answer all the questions, we basically need to use the course outcomes that we used during this course, which was we were able to recommend ethical solutions to cost related business scenarios, which this right here basically means that if you ever find yourself in an unethical position, you are most welcome to address the issue with either your higher ups. And if you're going through a temp service, I would recommend going through the temp service to address the ethical issue. Ethical issues could be something from as small as overhearing a business conversation and then repeating it, causing thus a bad effect on the business, or perhaps you're having lunch with a friend and you and your friend work for two different competing companies, such as, let's say, McDonald's and Hardee's. And McDonald's has decided to come out with a new product, but Hardee's is unaware. And your coworker begins to discuss the product that Hardee's doesn't know. So you're telling her all the information, the recipe, how it's going to be created. There you go. You have then created an ethical situation that would basically harm your company. We can identify different types of costs, including direct, indirect, variable, and fixed costs. We worked on this during the midterm exam as well as our portfolio project, which was basically done in a series of submissions from writing and evaluating resources that we were supposed to use that would help us come to a conclusion at the end of this session. We were able to work with direct and indirect variable and fixed costs and learn more about those particular things. We also learned that we can analyze the differences in overhead allocation between traditional and ABC systems. We were able to design and create a solution to a real world accounting situation using appropriate technology. This became important during the final portfolio project, which I will be coming back with very, very shortly. So we're just going to take a little break as we continue to go over what these things included. What have I learned that has helped me with the understanding of the course, the program, and the institutional outcomes? What I've learned is that ultimately, when it comes to cost accounting, indirect, direct, variable costing, a lot of the numbers will coexist, which basically means that these numbers will ultimately go over into other cost situations, such as direct costs may go over into indirect costs may go over into variable costs, and then these numbers are changed by dividing, subtracting, adding, or multiplying to create a whole new number. But if you go back to the basics, like how they say, go back to the first math, you will also learn that 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, so on and so forth. The workplace capability specifically assigned for this course is problem solving. And for the accounting world, you want to always address any issues that your client or customer may have, whether it be they haven't filed taxes in 5 years or more, they need to figure out what their time frame is to file, what the penalties are if they choose to file at this current moment, which you have 3 years to file a tax return if the IRS owes you money, or they will still pay it. Now, unfortunately, if you owe the IRS money, they can collect that way past the 3 years. As the IRS, there is no statute of limitations. I certainly hope you have enjoyed this stream, and I look forward to speaking with you again. Thank you. Good night.